All right, here we go. Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Matt Field. This is a barn burner. Here we go. Jason Dienda. Let's see who comes out on top. Vaughn Gittin Jr. Matt Field. Matt Field gets to the side. An All-American battle. This is a battle of the All-American muscle, and Vaughn Gittin Jr. leading. Matt Field, the beast of the bay, making his presence felt. Down to the powerhouse, literally and figuratively. 16 cylinders, toe-to-toe, wheel-to-wheel. Falcon to Nitto. Past that front clip, and now in that final outside zone. Come on, Seattle. Woo! Insane! What? Holy cow, if there was a table, I'd flip it over right now.
There are levels to this game.
It leveled up so hard right now. That was bonkers.
There are levels to this game.
Woo!
Matt Field just took Vaughn Gittin Jr. into deep waters and let him go. And it could not have happened without a really solid lead run from Vaughn. But Matt Field took advantage of every possible opening that he could have on that chase. Look at the dive in right there. I mean, that is precision driving by Matt Field. He does touch Vaughn, but Vaughn, as a beast, stays in it. Now Matt is going to maintain great proximity, pretty much mimicking the line. He's a little bit tight on outside zone 2, but the story here is all about proximity and taking advantage of the opportunities given to him. He dives in once again. This time he's on the exact line that Vaughn was to finish things up, and that, my friends, is an incredible chase run from the current points leader.
I got Jonathan Castro right in front of me, and he's throwing me the horns, man. He's pumped for this. Again, a lot of drivers. I know Rad Dan is up here. I see him as well. We got a bunch of drivers that are just like fans themselves. I shouted you out, Dan. I don't know if you heard me. Rad, I was calling you out, buddy. First name Rad, middle name Dan. Burkett is the last name. Wow. Yeah, Nate Lewis tuning in. Absolutely great show. Yeah, bonkers run there. Hats off. Yo, round of applause for just that run right there. Matt Field, Vaughn Gittin Jr., absolutely the professional fun haver, and then the beast in the bay. I love how he comes in, he dives back. You see him gain that composure and maintain it. Hats off to Vaughn Gittin Jr., staying in it, right? Both of them filling outside zone 2. Just break it down again because it's so beautiful. Vaughn feels a little more. Love the composure there from Matt Field. They tapped that first front clip and only one. Both of them absolutely filling. Vaughn goes a little deeper if we're splitting hairs in that final outside zone 4.
Yeah, we're definitely splitting hairs, but we see Vaughn pulling off, and that's because there was the tap by Matt Field there. They are saying that was Matt Field at fault. Now, it's not going to do anything. There's not going to be an incomplete or anything like that. The run that you saw is the run that's going to be judged. We just have to do that to make sure that the vehicles are safe, and because if somebody needs to burn a competition timeout. But going back to the run, I think you're exactly correct.